The sun never sets on the Dallas Cowboy empire. The 80s, a decade filled with the promise as those passed. The team has grown by the leap of one great star past another. But in 1980, Prince Charming stepped into the Cowboy huddle.
While Staubach rarely offers up his body to defenses anymore, he is still a high-risk quarterback. Someone who will trade a bruise for a touchdown. Staubach suffered a fractured finger in the second half. And for the next 2 weeks, the complicated Cowboy offense will be directed by rookie Danny White, who almost turned a surefire win into defeat. White's indiscretions generated most of Chicago's points when an interception by Ross Brubaker ended in a touchdown by Mike Hartenstein, number 73. For 3 years, White was the trigger man for Frank Cush's pro-style attack at Arizona State, a place where quarterbacks who can't throw 60-yard bombs are converted into tight ends to toughen them up. Luckily for White, he is surrounded by a talented corps of specialists like Preston Pearson, number 26, who know their way around a pass pattern and are invaluable in the clutch. The Cowboys have a pair of backs who run and another pair who catch. Preston Pearson is a catcher, and his 2 touchdowns helped Dallas stay atop the NFC East at the halfway point, 31-21.
This innovative and futuristic offense has borrowed from its past.
Shotgun. White. Over the middle, he's got Springs at the 50. Ron Springs. 20, 10, gone.
Springs really doesn't beat anybody one-on-one in this situation. I really think it was a mental breakdown. Someone actually blew the coverage and turned him loose down the hole like that. There was confusion prior to the snap, a late substitution, and I think it broke down the coordination of the coverage.
He lined up in the left slot and was untouched going down the field.
What saved the Cowboys was the same magic that had preserved their unbeaten string all season long. The long-range, coast-to-coast strike. An 80-yard Danny White to Ron Springs connection helped Dallas keep pace with the suddenly explosive Bucks, who owned a 7-point lead with less than a minute and a half to play.
Crosby's been hurt. It's been a problem. 4th down. Wide open. Touchdown. Everett Gay. Lemuel Stinson fell down. The rookie number 32. And left Everett Gay alone in the end zone.
Watch on the left side of your screen for number 32. That's Lemuel Stinson. Slips down on about the 2-yard line, and he's trying to get in the coverage. They didn't see him. He's on the 5-yard line, and simply leaves the receiver wide open for the touchdown.
But in 1980, Prince Charming stepped into the Cowboy huddle and wrote a fairy tale finish to a playoff game in Atlanta. Trailing 27-17 late in the 4th quarter, Danny White waved his magic wand and the Falcons disappeared. The Cowboys needed one more magic moment with 42 seconds remaining.
Here come the Cowboys, still with 49 seconds to go. Ball at the 23, 27, 24. Danny White with one running back. Here comes the blitz again. Danny back to throw into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Drew
The succession from Staubach to White was complete, and the Cowboys ended the new decade as they had left the old one, winner. The 80s, a decade filled with the promise as those passed. The team has grown by the leap of one great star past another.